So today we're doing an ImpressArt unboxing video. I have ordered several things from the Cooks and Gold website, just a random selection of things that I thought looked quite exciting. So we're going to unbox them and have a little go so that we can show you what they look like when they're used. Right. So this is the first thing. So this is a Zodiac Constellation kit. So we will give that a little go. So that comes with stickers as well, which is quite exciting. I ordered some of the aluminium blanks as well. This is 4 pattern stamps. So on the website, there are 4 lots of 4 pattern stamps. Each one is different, and I picked this one because it has some waves in it. So I was thinking kind of sea, and this has some leaves as well. And there's a couple of other textures. This one is the Birth Flowers pack. It has 12 different flowers in it. So you could kind of personalize your jewelry according to the different birth flower. This is some birds. I thought they were really nice, so I ordered those. And to go with my birds, I got some trees. Let's start with the Zodiac Constellation kit, because this comes with stickers. Okay. Oh, my finger in the way. Those are the stamps that you get with the constellation. So there's 4 different stamps there. And then here these are the stickers. Ooh. So there's 3 different sizes. And then this one's Capricorn. So we'll give that a go. Right. I'm going to do in the big ones because the big ones have the, so the small ones just have dots, and then the big ones have a bit more detail. So let's do a big one. Yeah, that's going to work. Right. So these are the aluminium ImpressArt circles. Yeah, sticking it down. Okay, that's cool. Oh, let's start with this one. So this is like a little star. Right, I'm gonna hit it with the ImpressArt hammer because it's and then we have got, so there's a small dot and a larger dot. Right, so I'm going to go for the small dot. Ooh. So the dots, I think you don't need to hit so hard. I think I was a little bit heavy-handed. And we'll do our big dot. And then we get to do the big star. Ooh. So that is Taurus. So yeah, that's the ImpressArt constellation. But you could, you could sort of bring the detail out with one of the ImpressArt black pens, or if you were doing it on sterling silver, you could then oxidize. So either use like an oxidizing solution, or you can use platinol to just bring out the kind of indentations that are made. So that's our Taurus. Let's do the birth flowers. Oh, and it's got a list on the back, which is quite handy. Nice. Okay, let's get these open. I'm going to tip them out. Ooh. Top tip, don't throw the packaging away. Don't throw it away, you need it. Because each one has a picture and you'll need to cross-reference. I think I would be tempted to write on them what they are. So that, right, I'm going to leave those nicely ordered up with my little reference sheet. So we'll do, this is aluminium, so we'll do that. I'm gonna try and, like, so sometimes it's good to either stick it down with ImpressArt, do some sort of like little tape, or putting a bit of double-sided tape underneath to stop it slipping, but we'll try anyway and see how we get on. So this is the violet. Oh yeah, so I need to probably hit that a little bit harder. Oh yeah, that's better. I'm gonna do a little pattern maybe. Okay, so this is the violet flower from ImpressArt, so that's for February. So this one here was my very first try, and I've not hit that very evenly. So you can see I've obviously not hit it straight, and so I've got the top bit, but I've not quite managed to get that bottom bit. And I suppose that's where practice is really good. And sometimes before you're going to make your final piece, have a little practice with the stamps. Some I think are easier than others. Next is these birds and trees. I got quite excited by these because I think that they are quite versatile. So with the birds, you're getting 4 different ones. So birds far away, birds close up. And then again with the trees, I think they're really sweet. It's a nice representation of a tree. So, oh, these ones are easy to open. Nice. Comes with a little sheet. Ah, I love it. They've done a little moon. I love these little trees that go round and say wonder. Oh, nice. Oh, probably don't tip them out like that. So, ooh, this tree is really chunky. It's a really chunky stamp. And these ones are slightly smaller. Those are the birds. I don't know if those are the right way up because they're quite small. So, those are the trees. Let's do some trees. Gosh. Right, I know, yeah. Ooh, that's my first tree. That was good. Oh, here's a nice tree as well. These are all nice trees. Oh, yeah. So I probably need to hit that a little bit harder, but I think some of them are meant to look a little bit more like they're kind of in the distance. Ooh. So that's some of the trees. These are birds. Should I do the biggest birds? Oh, let me do the big, there's one big bird. Okay. Ooh. It's a big bird. Okay. This is the next size. I think this is the next one. And then these are the diddy tiny birds. Right. Just wipe it a wee bit. So those are some of the birds. This is the last one. So this is the pattern. So you can use these to texture. It's a texture pack, number 4, and they do 4 different texture packs. And this just means that you can layer it up, stamp it hard or stamp it quite lightly, and build a background almost. Oh, we'll start with this one. This one is triangles and squares and circles. So a bit like a party. So I think, I'm going to overlap it a bit. So this is quite an abstract pattern. So you can do it on its own, and then I've overlapped it a little bit to give a bit of a different texture. Yeah. So that's that texture. We will do, so this is leaves. Oh, so that's really nice. Right, I'll do a little area where we overlap a lot. So this is the stamp on its own, so you can build up a nice texture. This is the texture built up at the bottom. So that's overlapping it. And then this is what it's like at the top. So you can build up a sort of repeating pattern, or again, you can, because they're texture stamps, you can overlap it. Okay, so we'll do this one next, which is a bit like a crosshatch. Let's have a look. Oh, that's nice. So this is the, well, it's not a crosshatch, I don't suppose. It's lots of little diagonal lines going different ways. A bit like maybe a jumper. So I've done a couple of stamps next to each other, and then I've kind of overlapped it and built up those layers. I think that's going to be my favorite. I think that's really effective, especially if you're looking to add texture to something. That could work really well, because you can do it in a line, but you can also angle your stamp to do different areas and build up some areas kind of a bit heavier and be lighter on other areas. And then the last one we've got to do, I think, is waves. Right, this is the wave. So that's really sweet. I've done some waves just going along as if they were the sea. And then this area I've just overlapped, again, changing that ImpressArt stamp in a different way to kind of build up a texture. So that was our 5 packs of ImpressArt stamps. Let us know what you've been making with your ImpressArt stamps and any hints and tips for us.